Welcome back. This is Donald Potter, Beyond Basic Phonics, English Morphology 101. We're doing lesson 38 here. And this is, we're doing the Romance prefixes number 4. F-L-E-C-T and F-L-E-X, that means to bend, and M-I-T and M-I-S-S, that means to send. So let's see how these work out. Look for these roots in these words. So number 1, and I'll underline them as we go along. Here we have miss, and it's be pronounced missionary. The SI there is going to give us the sh sound. A missionary is someone that goes on a mission. A missionary had a commission, and again, here you have the M-I-S-S, but actually the S-I makes the S-H sound, shun, and we have a disguised prefix here because the C-O-N becomes the M, becomes or the N on con becomes an M because the letter after it there starts with an M. All right, the missionary had a commission to proclaim the truth. Proclaim, to speak out the truth. Number 2, an admittance ticket. Here we got MIT, M-I-T-T. An admittance ticket will get you admitted into the park. Okay, number 3, the transmit, M-I-T-T, transmitter on a missile, and some people, I think in a lot of places would call that a missile. I call it a missile. The transmitter on the missile, and the main reason I don't make that a long I is because I actually accent the miss, but missile emitted, that E there's by itself, emitted, say it fast, you might say omitted, emitted a vital, it's hard not to stop and explain that that's the end of a syllable, vital, so it's long, transmission, M-I-S-S, transmission, and again we have the S-H sound there with the S-I-O-N, transmission. The transmitter on the missile emitted a transmission. And so it's called a transponder, and it's got a thing inside of it that's sending back a message to the controller of the missile, or the missile sending back information on its path or atmospheric conditions or something like that. Okay, so number 4, there we go. And we have it's really interesting to see a Anglo-Saxon ending on a Latin root, is it not? They dismissed the class to watch the missile launch. And when Mr. Potter was in school in the 60s and 70s, they actually would, the whole school would go to the cafeteria to watch the missile, even some of the unmanned, but especially the manned missile launches. Had a big TV set up in there. Number 5, should I add to, so add means to, and mit means to send, so admit, or dismiss, let in or let out, the report that parents are too permissive. Oh, I see. So am I going to agree with, admit, or dismiss, disagree with? A kind of a interesting use of the word dismiss there. Talks about your belief, what you're going to believe. That parents are too permissive. And again, notice the double O there. Too permissive. Number 6, the clerk forgot to give me remittance, but I reminded her. And that would be the money or change that you had coming back, or you had coming back. All right, pressing on. You'll notice how that my program automatically makes those disappear. A reflector, that means to reflect the light on a bicycle can protect you on a dark night. And so the reflector bends the light back so a person, for example, in a car can see where you're at because the light will reflect back off the reflector. Okay. Number 8, a gymnast has to be flexible. And you remember IBLE is that, it can be ABLE or IBLE, but it's the suffix that tells us that you can do it. So flexible means you can flex. Number 9, the criminal did not admit to committing the crime. And you notice here you got the double T, committing, and the double M because the N changed to a M because of the letter, the M after it. And the last one, a strong shield can deflect a flying arrow. Deflect, the idea of D means away and fleck means to bend. So it's going to bend that away from you so you're not going to get hurt if you're behind your shield. All right, good luck with these, and we'll press on to lesson 39.